Lenny Arkinstall is the founder of the Los Cerritos Wetland Stewards. He spoke with us about his trash and debris cleanup efforts in the Long Beach, California waterways.
In 1992, I found a lot of trash in this piece of property that is now called a wetland. I decided that I'd take on a little mission here and clean it up. It was about a 65-acre parcel, and I was successful after 6 years. But what was continuing is the maintenance of it. I kept getting trash and trash and trash. So I learned about booms, and we put a boom out front to keep the debris out. So I decided that I would go farther up the watershed to find out where all the debris is coming and learn that it was all street runoff.
That's when Lenny decided to form the Los Cerritos Wetland Stewards. Lenny, along with a small staff and the help of volunteers, are continually cleaning waterways in Southern California.
Just this past weekend, I had 2 volunteer events with the USC alumni and the Cal State Long Beach Women's Club. They went down to the Golden Shore wetlands off the LA River and did a volunteer cleanup, and I sent the report to my boss, and her reply was, "Lenny, how come all your volunteers are always smiling?" I do the Community Service Workers program for 18 years with the City Prosecutor's Office, and I get a mix of people from every walk of life. They've just never really done any work where they had so many people congratulate them. And then every citizen and people that walk by the parks, rivers, waterbeds, always saying thank you. The gratification at the end of the day, like, wow, we cleaned up this water body and it looks beautiful.
One of the tools Lenny utilizes is the ELASTEC Omni Catamaran, a trash and debris collection boat that also has many other uses for marine maintenance.
This year we've had the worst winter storms probably in the history of California, and we've managed to keep Catalina Terminals, one of our contracts, very clean by the use of this boat. The boat works so well, we're able to keep it out on the water for a couple hours and just getting a really massive load. The other things about the boat, again, is the crew. We're able to use dip nets and clean out massive amounts of waterborne debris just by the platform that this is built on. And then since I've had the boat, they go, well, can we replace pipe on the seawalls? Can we inspect the wiring under bridges? So now I'm able to bring a crew onto the boat to do this work, and contractors also have paid me just to have a platform to work off of. And over the course of 3 years, we've used it as a dive platform to manage and maintain our boom systems and deploy screws in the ocean, and it became a great platform to do this work because of the deck and the deck plates. It was great. We could put other equipment, machinery on top of the boat that would assist us in this operation. That is we're using that as a platform almost as much as we use it for collecting debris.
Sadly, almost all waterborne debris starts out inland, and most of it consists of single-use containers that are improperly discarded.
I call it liquor store debris, like 7-Eleven trash. It's all fast food containers, and that's why I call it 7-Eleven trash. It's mainly that. It's ugly, it's terrible. The amount of debris that ends up in our water body here in Los Angeles. Now, the LA River is 52 miles long, so you can imagine all the cities that it runs through is contributing to the huge amounts of debris that we get.
Considering his location in Southern California, Lenny is a last line of defense against trash and debris getting into the ocean. As bad as the pollution issue has become, Lenny remains optimistic about awareness and education and is gradually seeing an improvement.
My thoughts, it's getting way better. I've noticed a difference in the first flush, as you say. I'm expecting more and more plastics and debris, and I'm seeing less and less. My counts are getting less at the power plant with the LA County. I'm not cleaning my booms as often. I see a reduction. We're not there yet, but I do see a difference, yes.
To learn more about Lenny and the Los Cerritos Wetland Stewards, visit lcwstewards.org.
Yeah, they can visit my webpage at lcwstewards.org and contact us there, and we'll come up with an event for them to volunteer and help out. Everybody just keep my crew happy by saying thank you, which is automatic, and it makes them work extra hard. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Lenny.
Right on.
To learn more ways to fight plastic pollution, visit WTFplasticpollution.com.